Your kidneys don't scream, they whisper. And those whispers are so quiet that most people never hear them until it's too late. Every single day, your kidneys silently filter hundreds of liters of blood, removing toxins and keeping your body in balance without you ever noticing. The danger is that when kidney function starts to decline, it usually doesn't hurt. There is no sharp pain, no dramatic warning. Instead, the body sends small, subtle signals that are easily mistaken for fatigue, stress, or simply getting older. In this video, you're going to learn about 7 dangerous warning signs through which your kidneys quietly ask for help. Some appear on your skin, others affect your energy levels, and some show up in something you do every single day without giving it a second thought. Many people believe kidney problems always come with severe pain or blood in the urine. They assume kidney disease is obvious and impossible to miss, but the truth is far more dangerous. Kidney damage often develops silently. Millions of people with early kidney impairment have no idea anything is wrong, simply because no one ever taught them how to recognize these early signs. They continue living normally until one day a routine blood test reveals that their kidneys are already working at their limit. Today, you'll learn how to understand this quiet language of your body, and more importantly, how small daily changes can give your kidneys relief and recovery before the damage progresses. Stay with me until the end, because the final signal is connected to a daily habit that can quietly damage your kidneys without you realizing it. And at the end, I'll also show you the one medical test you should ask your doctor for, even if you feel completely healthy right now. The first silent warning sign from your kidneys often shows up in your feet and around your eyes. Swollen ankles in the evening, shoes that suddenly feel tighter, or puffy eyelids in the morning are not signs of simple tiredness. They are signals that your body is retaining fluid because your kidneys are no longer removing it efficiently. When the filtering capacity of the kidneys declines, sodium begins to accumulate, water stays trapped in the body, and fluid settles into soft tissues. This is known as edema. Sometimes it appears around the eyes in the morning, sometimes in the feet and lower legs by evening. If you press a finger into your ankle and a dent remains for a few seconds, that is a sign you should not ignore. The most common contributors are excess salt intake, protein loss in the urine, and lack of regular movement. Many people try to hide this swelling with creams or massages, but that only treats the surface. What actually helps is reducing salt, avoiding highly processed foods, and moving your body every day, even if it's just a gentle 20-minute walk. And this is crucial. Keep drinking water. Many people make the mistake of drinking less because they're afraid of swelling, but dehydration often makes fluid retention worse by forcing the kidneys to work harder. Remember this clearly. One of the earliest warning signs of kidney trouble often shows up in your feet. There is another signal you see every single day, yet rarely pay attention to, even though it is one of the most honest mirrors of your kidney health: your urine. Its color, smell, and appearance can reveal early imbalances long before pain ever appears. Healthy urine is light yellow, clear, and has a mild odor. When this changes, your kidneys are already speaking up. Urine that is crystal clear all day long may suggest excessive water intake and loss of electrolytes, while very dark urine can be a sign of dehydration or toxin buildup. The goal isn't extreme amounts of water, but steady, consistent hydration throughout the day. For most adults, about 1.5 to 2 liters daily, spaced out over the day, is sufficient. Pay close attention to foam. If it lingers after urination, it may indicate protein in the urine, which is an early sign of kidney damage. Smell and frequency matter too. Needing to urinate frequently at night, going far too often, or barely going at all should all be taken seriously. One simple habit can tell you a lot. Observe your first urine in the morning. It most clearly reflects how your kidneys worked overnight. Your urine is a quiet reflection of your kidney function. Don't ignore what it's telling you. There's a simple sentence that captures this next signal perfectly. When the kidneys filter less, your energy drops. This is not ordinary tiredness. It's a deep fatigue that doesn't go away no matter how much you sleep. You rest, you slow down, and yet you still feel drained, heavy, and mentally foggy. Many people blame stress, work, or aging, but there can be a hidden cause that few associate with kidney health. Your kidneys produce a hormone called erythropoietin, which controls the production of red blood cells. These cells carry oxygen throughout your body. When kidney function declines, less of this hormone is produced, fewer red blood cells are made, and less oxygen reaches your tissues. The result is a body that shifts into energy-saving mode. Climbing stairs, walking short distances, or focusing mentally suddenly feels exhausting. This kind of fatigue doesn't disappear with coffee, naps, or stimulants. If this sounds familiar, it's important to have your hemoglobin levels and kidney function checked. Avoid energy drinks and random supplements, as many of them place extra strain on the kidneys. Remember this, your body isn't lazy. It may simply be running low on oxygen. When kidney discomfort appears, it rarely arrives suddenly. Instead, it often feels like a dull sense of pressure or heaviness in the lower back, just beneath the ribs, exactly where many people assume it must be a muscle issue. That's why this signal is so frequently ignored. People blame poor posture, a bad night's sleep, or a simple strain. But kidney-related discomfort feels different from muscle pain. It isn't sharp, and it isn't localized to a single point. It's a deep, steady pressure that often remains even when you rest. Sometimes it shows up on one side, sometimes on both. In early stages, it may come and go, especially after salty meals or periods of low water intake. This happens because when toxins or fluid begin to build up, the surrounding tissues respond with mild inflammation, creating that persistent pressure sensation. A common mistake is treating this like ordinary back pain. Many people reach for painkillers such as ibuprofen, not realizing that these medications can further strain the kidneys. One key difference to remember is that muscle pain usually changes with movement, while kidney-related discomfort often stays the same whether you lie down, twist, or sit still. Dehydration makes this worse. Too little water thickens the blood, concentrates the urine, and forces the kidneys to work harder. Often, the most effective first step is surprisingly simple. Return to regular intake of plain water, spread evenly throughout the day. Avoid detox drinks and highly concentrated teas. Gentle movement, like walking, can also improve circulation in the lower back and ease kidney workload. Keep this in mind. When kidney discomfort appears, the kidneys have already been compensating for a long time. This pressure is not random, and it shouldn't be ignored. Sometimes the kidneys don't warn you with pain or swelling, but with small, strange changes that most people would never connect to kidney health. Two of these signs often appear together more often than you might expect: persistent bad breath and nighttime muscle cramps. When the kidneys are healthy, they filter waste products from the blood and remove them through urine. When this filtering ability declines, those waste substances begin circulating in the body instead. One of them is urea. As it breaks down, it produces compounds with a metallic or ammonia-like odor. The result is bad breath that doesn't go away with brushing, flossing, or mouthwash. Many people notice a metallic taste in the mouth, especially in the morning, without any change in diet or oral hygiene. This isn't a problem of the mouth. It's a signal coming from the blood. At the same time, nighttime muscle cramps can begin, especially in the calves, feet, or hands. When the kidneys struggle to properly regulate minerals like potassium, sodium, and phosphorus, nerves and muscles become overly sensitive. These cramps can wake people suddenly in the middle of the night with intense pain. Many immediately reach for magnesium or other supplements, unaware that excessive supplementation can actually worsen the situation if the kidneys can't properly excrete these minerals. The combination of persistent bad breath, metallic taste, and nighttime cramps is a clear sign of toxin buildup and electrolyte imbalance. It often appears when the kidneys have already lost some of their filtering capacity, but there is still time to intervene. The most important steps are simple: adequate hydration without extremes, fewer highly processed foods, and avoiding uncontrolled use of supplements. Remember this clearly. When the body can no longer clean itself properly, it speaks through your breath and your muscles. If your skin suddenly starts to itch without a visible rash, without a new soap, and without any obvious allergy, most people assume it's dry air or a skin issue. But sometimes this signal doesn't come from the outside. It comes from within. When kidney filtration declines, substances like urea and phosphorus begin to accumulate in the bloodstream. The body then tries to offload part of this burden through the skin. The result is a deep, persistent itch that no cream can truly soothe. It often becomes worse at night or after showering, even when the skin looks completely normal. Many people change lotions, detergents, or medications, yet the itching keeps returning. That's because the skin isn't the problem. It's simply reflecting an internal overload. This type of itching often appears before standard lab values look alarming. Kidney function may already be under significant strain even when creatinine still appears normal. One common trigger is excessive phosphorus in the diet, which is found in many processed foods such as deli meats, soft drinks, ready-made meals, and industrial dairy products. Insufficient water intake makes this worse by increasing toxin concentration in the blood. Less fluid means more irritation and more itching. The solution doesn't begin in the bathroom, but in the kitchen. Fewer processed foods, more whole, fresh options, and regular intake of plain water in small amounts throughout the day can make a meaningful difference. Gentle skin care can offer comfort, but it doesn't address the root cause. True relief begins when the kidneys have less to carry. Remember this: when your skin itches without an obvious reason, your body may be trying to eliminate what your kidneys no longer can. There is one signal that is both a cause and a consequence of kidney decline, yet many people never associate it with kidney health at all: blood pressure. The relationship between your kidneys and your blood pressure is extremely tight. When one begins to lose balance, the other is quickly affected. As kidney function worsens, the way your body handles salt and water changes. In response, the body releases hormones that raise blood pressure in an attempt to maintain adequate blood flow. At the same time, chronically elevated blood pressure damages the delicate blood vessels inside the kidneys. This creates a silent, vicious cycle. More pressure leads to more kidney damage, which leads to even higher pressure. The dangerous part is that high blood pressure doesn't hurt. Months or even years can pass without noticeable symptoms. One early warning sign is elevated blood pressure in the morning. Many people record normal readings during the day but wake up with values above 140/90. This is often not a coincidence. It can indicate that the kidneys are no longer properly regulating fluid and salt during the night. Large fluctuations in blood pressure are also concerning, such as low readings in the morning and high readings in the evening, or the reverse. That's why a single measurement means very little. The pattern over time is what matters. A simple but powerful test is to measure your blood pressure twice a day for 3 days, once in the morning before eating and once in the late afternoon. If the average is consistently above 135/85, it should be taken seriously. In early stages, reducing salt, improving sleep, moving your body regularly, and maintaining balanced hydration can already make a significant difference. Remember this thought: your blood pressure is the language your kidneys use to communicate with your heart. If you don't listen, the message eventually becomes loud and dangerous. If you've listened this far, one thing should now be clear. Your kidneys don't announce trouble with drama. They communicate through small, quiet signals, day after day. Swelling in the feet or around the eyes, changes in urine color, foam, or frequency, a fatigue that never truly lifts, a dull pressure in the lower back, a metallic taste, persistent bad breath and nighttime muscle cramps, unexplained itching of the skin, and blood pressure that slowly drifts out of balance. None of these signs are punishments, they are warnings. Signals that your body is giving you time to respond, and time to protect what still works. Many people believe illness strikes suddenly, but kidney damage develops gradually, silently, over years. That's why the most important medical advice is simple but critical. Have your creatinine checked regularly, and even more importantly, ask for your eGFR, the estimated glomerular filtration rate. This number clearly shows how much filtering capacity your kidneys still have. A value above 90 is considered normal. When it drops below 60, the kidneys have already lost a significant portion of their strength. And please avoid self-medicating with painkillers or so-called natural diuretics. Many of these place additional strain on the kidneys rather than helping them. Protecting your kidneys is not complicated. It's about balance. Enough water, less salt, and highly processed foods, regular movement, quality sleep, and most of all, listening when your body speaks. If this message helped you, share it with someone you care about. Sometimes the right information at the right moment can preserve years of health. Like the video so more people can see it. And subscribe to Longevity Nutrition so you don't miss future guidance. Your kidneys speak to you every day. You just need to learn how to listen.